Hello, hi, this is Samaya. Look at this here. I'm going to show you my arm. Look at that. Look how it's peeling. That's because the people in Las Vegas, the states particularly, if they took my truck, won't give it back. It's fully paid for, mind you. My house is fully paid for. My truck is fully paid for. And they won't allow anyone else to give me a ride. So I've been conspired against. They won't allow anyone in Las Vegas to give me a ride. Lyfts and what else? Those Uber things too. They are all electronics. That means that you have to have an app or something, or it goes through your phone, through your internet. You have to go through them through your internet to get a ride. That kind of stuff. So they control everything remotely. So therefore, due to most times my internet being sabotaged and intercepted due to that PIN register trap and trace, I have no choice but to walk. And so then when I walk, then what Nevada does is they have that laser beam that continuously everywhere I go is just kind of like a fire torch, and all they do is just direct that laser beam right at me 24/7. I don't care how cold or hot it is outside. They direct that beam towards me every time I walk. Most times I have no choice but to walk or be a prisoner in this here beauty salon. As you can see, it was already pre-planned. Look at this place. I'm sitting on the outside. Look just like a prison. Look. That's the back of the salon door, Tiffany's of Paradise. This is the back of the door. It says security guard alarm. This is the back. We don't even have a security guard unit over here, but this is the back of the door. Look at that. Look like a prison, y'all, right here. I went to other salons, but they wouldn't allow me to work at other salons. I was forced to only come here, and this looked like it was already planned. So I'm sitting here about that manicuring table outside. And I'm just sitting here at the desk, just studying. This here is my law book, a Black Law Dictionary. And I'm just sitting out here studying. I have another bag that has like a lot of other books and papers and stuff that I need that I brought outside. There's my purse. I keep it right here. This is this is me sitting here. I didn't put on any makeup or anything yet, but look at this arm of mine. So sometimes when I put Vaseline on my arms, what happens is it peels off all that old dry, dead, burnt skin from that laser beam. And so here it is. I was rubbing my arm, and look at this. The government in Las Vegas continues to put that beam right on me. It's like it's like a blowtorch or something, or it has some type of a heat radius, but it's none other than a laser beam. It causes I guess they're hoping to intentionally cause radiation or want to fry me like a dog in the streets. That's what they're trying to do. You stole my truck. They stole my house. They stole everything. Won't let me get no clients. I just called a guy today about putting my commercials back on TV so that I can work. I'm not getting any clients. I'm only getting a few. The clients that I am getting are the ones they send to me for whatever reason. And so I'm only getting those kind of clients. But I have a register of 6,000 clients. I'm not getting none of my regular clients out of the whole 20 years almost that I've been here. I'm not getting any of them. I'm only getting a little couple a week that still they have a way of putting me on their own allowance. I have not. I got a stimulus check once, but they won't let me get the unemployment. I can't get my 2014 and 15 taxes. And some of the other benefits that are out there, they won't let me get the court orders. I have studied all this stuff. I have many order and judgments. They are blocking me from all of those. So I have no choice sometimes but to be outside unless if I go in the salon. And when I go in the salon, conversations are tailor-made just for me as a form of harassment. So sometimes I am only allowed to just sit out here. That's all I have. So I found this little corner out back here in the salon. I put a manicuring table out here. So I found this table out here to study. And this is where I'll probably be for some hours today. But I was just looking at my arm and I was noticing, look at that. It's like it's a never ending. I just kind of like rubbed my arm, and when I rubbed it, it just instantly started coming off. The skin, all the dead skin just started coming off. but it's like a non-ending. I know my cases with Catherine Cortez Meso here in Las Vegas. What they were trying to do was cause it intentionally trying to cause one of the worst civil rights violations to try to overthrow his government and America. So these states in Nevada wanted to overthrow their own government and they wanted to overthrow America, their own self. And so that's why they doing it blatantly. This is just like a blatantly human rights violation. And a violation of the Constitution. So they wanted to just do a terrible crime so they could blame it on government, and they want to overthrow their own government. Lost Catherine and some of the other states in Las Vegas. She was quoted on the article saying she was going to clean up that mess at the White House, and all the blacks were helping her here in Las Vegas. So here's what I have. This is the reason for them purposely blocking me from going home. Fully paid for now. I had a contract for deed. When I first got here, I did a contract for deed, 2001. The house is fully paid for. I wrote a check for it, it cleared. QuickBooks through the judgment paid for a couple times, and the court told them that I won it through the courts, through the Circuit Court of Missouri. And so the house been paid for 4 or 5 times, but Las Vegas just blatantly just refused to allow me back in my home, allow me to take a bath, allow me to get my clothes. They just refuse to. This is their method and their way of intentionally trying to overthrow the United States government and take over America through me. But if anything should happen, just go after the states in Las Vegas. My case was against Catherine, in which Judge Kissinger, she said, "I ruled in your favor, Samaya. What do you want?" She told Deputy Linda C. Anderson, the Deputy Attorney General, to take somebody in the other room who was representing Catherine at the time, because she twice blatantly refused to show up for court even after being subpoenaed. So anyways, Judge Kissinger told the Deputy Attorney General, Linda C. Anderson, take somebody in the room and ask her what she wants. So I ruled in her favor. That was in 2014. Ever since then, my life has been turned upside down. I don't know where my baby's at. I don't know where Coco's at. I don't know where they are. And so my life has been turned upside down. She wants to visit with me, but she can't visit with me. I drove all the way to California. She couldn't visit with me. They blocked me from her telling me her address. I don't even know where my child's address. I feel like they abducted her the minute that they preyed on her life in 2014 after the case with Catherine, that they preyed on her life, and now I don't know where she's at. She may talk to me once or twice or 4 times out the year or something, but that's about it. Whereas my baby feels as though I am her role model, I'm her God, I'm her mama. She says nothing compares to a mother love, and yet they won't let her see me at all because of this case against Catherine. As you can see, I'm just literally being burnt and fried like an animal in the streets, like a dog in the streets. So all of this homelessness that you see in Las Vegas is by design. I didn't realize Las Vegas was so racist that they hate niggas here. I did not realize it was so racist in Las Vegas, and here you go. So I'm being burnt up like a dog in the street. So the truck was an intentional take. They told it from the Craig Ranch Park up there. Craig Ranch Park, according to their own statutes, you cannot take that truck from a public place. It says as long as there was no signs up there or no meters, a tow truck was not supposed to take it, period, number one. Number two, the officer says that he was arresting me for a second stalking charge for a street called Grand PR. There is no such street in Las Vegas, Nevada called Grand PR. So they had me going to court, and still got another one coming up for some stuff on a street called Grand PR. So just peer for a street that doesn't even exist. But I just wanted to make this video. I wanted to show you how I'm being just ate up by the sun, by Catherine and all those that are helping her here in Las Vegas.